DJ Khaled, all he does is say his own name. The guy's a Pokemon. Man, I wanna bring my phone, but I don't wanna bring a bag. Just put it in your pocket. Oh word. Cool, let's go. What fashion companies want to sell men? What men want? My mum when I don't do the thing she asked me to, even if I told her I didn't hear her. Honestly, I could have just stayed home alone this weekend. Control plus C, Control plus V. Control plus C, 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 Control plus V. The internet wondering why the doctor hides in a room during your RTG. Me knowing why they do it. This is where my trust issue started. What are you doing next? Roll in that spot every morning before I leave the house. Netflix cancelling shows because too few people watch them. People not watching Netflix shows because they might be cancelled. I can hear my parents having X while I'm myself. Wonder who's going deeper. I'm joking. I hope you're okay. When you're telling a story and you can tell nobody's paying attention, well, I'll just go F myself then. Personal trainer. I'm flipping and stretching your girl in ways she didn't even know her body could move. How to be less jealous. If an alien came to visit, I would chill it. Bella. Boxing fans when Mike Tyson bites off Jake Paul's ear. Boxing fans when Mike Tyson then bites into Jake Paul's jugular, him in horrific fashion. Hust range. I feel happy. I must be forgetting something. Everything's effed. Ah yes, that's it. Silly me. Your religion does not prohibit me from anything. It prohibits you. Learn the difference. Physics teacher. The greater the mass, the greater the force of attraction is. The class clown. Is that why your wife is still crazy about you? The physics teacher. Oppenheimer smashes everything in 2024. In 1945. My mood switching from feeling like nothing could be more perfect to wanting to jump into a pool of battery in the span of 30 seconds. Parker. Gamers when there is news about an arrested criminal having a history of playing a violent game. Wow, congrats. I don't give a F. Me in real life. Me in video games. Doing lots of side quests to avoid the main storyline. Arriving at my destination on a road trip thinking about when I left home that same morning. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3000 years ago. If your absence doesn't bother them with your presence. When you see people getting arrested for things you normally do. Disappointed. Going to bounce back soon. Asked a lot from my body in a short amount of time. Will be back better. Can't possibly come back any worse. I could come back as you. You would immediately no longer be a threat to your wife, so that's good. MAGA after the armed staff at the Nashville Uvalde and Parkland schools failed to prevent the mass lootings. We need even more guns in schools. Me. Can we stop and buy that boxer lead of dog? Mom. It's too expensive, and we have a boxer dog at home. The boxer dog at home. Sorry, chocolate milk out of stock, so I got dressed up for nothing. My mom pretending to like my macaroni art. Me pretending to like my mom's Facebook memes. When I see a minivan with a baby on board sticker. Average Hollywood celebrity lifespan. Decades. Average online celebrity lifespan. A few years or months. Maturity is losing interest in everything. That's depression, bro. Me. There's no such thing as ghosts. Me after hearing something during midnight. Me enjoying the sleep I don't deserve after a long day of doing the bare minimum. Driving to the gym to replace emotional pain with physical pain. When the 6 feet tall guy joins your team during a middle school basketball match. Odin is with us. When your atheist friend says I swear to God. Me just thinking all day how thinking too much is affecting my life. When I have finally finished all my silly little tasks. How often do you sleep? Not since the cat discovered my exposed pen. The number of ads in a short. What is a criminally underrated show? None. Velma is just so bad not even Charlie has a chance at redeeming it. Teller laughs when seeing man with knife wanting to rob bank. Do jobs from chicks that speak sign language count as jobs? Do deaf people sign language? Why are there no schools or children in GTA 5? That doesn't seem very realistic. So you can't loot up the school. You will meet at least one dude who looks like this. Friend, how long did you sleep for? Me, 8. Friend, hours. Me, minutes. The Neuralink is functional and working. The Neuralink is functional and working. Toddlers can't tie shoes, have to wear Velcro instead. Toddlers when they see a tablet. Adopting a dog. Adopting a cat. The world if there was a way to make post-put clarity permanent. How often do guys cry on the inside all the time? Me thinking I'm a ex addict. Me after meeting a real ex addict. Me at church when I was a kid. 1 hour here is 7 years on earth. Me, I'll put my drink in the freezer so it cools faster. Me opening the freezer 2 days later. Don't say I told you so. Me. When the doll you ordered needs assembly. My underwear watching me order more supplements. My cat waking me up at 3 AM. Me waking it up at 3 PM. What opinion about dating will have you like this? Day month year is a superior date format. Month day year is just dumb. I didn't have a thought for a while there. That was nice. My mom knows I'm disgusting. Jay-Z looks like he got hit by a freight train made of bricks, yet he managed to money and status. He looks smashing. Scientists watching Dune 2. The Cartoon Network kids looking at Nickelodeon kids now. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Earth has the highest number of oceans in this entire world. Until we meet again. How to Sleep Well. Best effing book ever. I'm the world's most schizophrenic man. You're clearly superior. People who prefer the imperial system. People who prefer the metric system. Me who uses both. Let's have illegal immigrants hunt down exodus for a chance at citizenship. We'll call it aliens versus predators. Thank you for your payment, me. When you decide to play around with a chatbot thinking it will be a fun toy to mess with and it instead becomes the most human conversation you had in years. Start a new TV show. Hot goth woman in a scene 1 episode. I bark at the screen. I bark at the screen. Twice a week, every 2 weeks, me trying to remember the meaning of bi-weekly. Kenya pastor who claims to be Jesus Christ runs to the police after community vow to crucify him this Easter so he could rise on the 3rd day. My dog was adopted in 2015. My dog was adopted 9 years ago. This guy makes fake book covers and reads in public with them. Today, someone said something mean to me, so I tried to cheer myself up by eating some bread, and now, my stomach hurts. OG Red Power Ranger Austin St. John is dropping a new clothing line that features coats from warriors on all sides of history. Will be featured. Was a demon on steroids, but he had some pretty good one-liners, and all this time we were worried about the white Power Ranger. Most employees during holidays. Retail employees during holidays. Watching a human lie in a movie. Watching an animal lie in a movie. Your won't harm the baby. This guy's mom probably. He's a freak. He's the fastest kid alive. Me wakes up Me. Please don't be 7 am please. Don't be 7 am please. Don't be 7 am. Clock. 3 am. Me. In 1943 a woman named Maria Vasilievna Oktyabrskaya sells all her possession just to buy a T-34 tank for revenge against the Germans, who took her husband's life. She even personally wrote a letter to request to fight on the front line, which was approved. My knife, you see, is coated in poison. The smallest cut can be fatal. Take care, my knife has quite a burn. I shouldn't have licked it. Confused Gen Z, what are you doing with your phone? Video scumbag. It's the universal symbol for looting video. Before you dumbwits messed it up with TikTok. When your phone lies, after serving you for 40 minutes on 1%. Lower class, wife doesn't work. Middle class, wife works. Upper middle, wife doesn't work. Upper class, wife runs a small business that loses $10,000 per month. Your task is to job interview in the first 30 seconds. What do you do? How strict is the Say Hol'Up policy? My dyslexic brain read your task is to job an interview in the first 30 seconds. Teacher is gone. Students misbehave. Teacher. VPN companies after Sean blocks another state from accessing the site. Beautiful girl, it's over. Seen Kingston. Guess I'll lie. She can't catch you cheating if you don't cheat. If I had a nickel for every time a man with doom in their name defeated the devil, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Software engineers training AI. Software engineers. AI. Only pre-2000s kids know this. POV, trying to make it home on your bike before mom starts yelling. If anyone out there is feeling depressed or bad or whatever, I just want you to know that I feel pretty good. When she rubs ya lil as a joke and tries to walk away. Florida man claims he only drank at stoplights and not while driving. 9-year-old me after supporting Tom instead of Jerry. They call me 007. 0 intelligence, 0 awareness, 7 strength or charisma for some reason. If any one of you demented, insolent, crippling, low-life buffoons listen to overrated and overpopularized Mozart pieces, I'm sending a scam estate agent at your doorstep to show I doxed you. When a colleague snitches on me, but I have more dirt about them on my hands. When you're just going through the motions. Google admits it has challenges in growing social media. YouTube. Why isn't Jordan Peterson on this list of the world's top 50 intellectuals? Is it because it's a list of the world's top 50 intellectuals? In loving memory of me, I'm not led yet, just self-centered. House cat. Cat house. Imagine falling in love with someone just to find out they watch Netflix with subtitles. I'm convinced people who don't like subtitles can't read fast. How toddlers stare at you after insulting you in the most disrespectful and offensive way one could imagine. When you know what you're about to say is gonna cause a shitstorm, but you say it anyway. There's no way you can work off just 4 hours sleep. Me. I really hate X scenes in movies and TV shows, like real bad. I wish they would use like 2 seconds to imply they had X and then cut to the next scene. A dollar's worth. Purchasing power of the US dollar. Who is responsible for this? We just don't know, man. When you roast your homie, but he doesn't reply. My body after doing absolutely nothing. Open up. Now, what? It all started when I was 6, to be honest. Open the effing door. When my mate introduces me to his girlfriend for the first time and I say you are all he talks about, then I proceed to call her by the wrong name all night. Well, I just wanna say that I'm a huge fan. TikTok. USA Patriot Act. Instagram. Facebook. You don't even know my favorite color, the color of my eyes. You are actually so dramatic. My favorite color will never be shea brown. Other than myself, can you please edit out all the other people from this photo without adding any more people to it? I'm being very careful with my wording, because I know what you're like. You got it. 100%ing a game, me. 100 unmarked collectibles and time trial missions. I know you guys don't like TikTok, but do we really want to support the government deciding which platforms its citizens are allowed to use? You need to create an account to see this website's content. Open a recent pack of Pokemon cards and tell me how many you recognize. All of them. I never stopped playing. Complete this catchphrase. If you are a true master, gotta them all. F. Retire or draw 25. Politicians over the age of 60. When you leave the store without buying anything, act natural, you have done nothing wrong. Being 30 in the 80s. Being 30 in 2024. Me. There's a big pot in the kitchen to wash, I should go wash it. Enemy. It need to soak. Our time to relax on this lovely flight. Slight ambulance. I'm going to lie on this plane. Why did I choose this flight? Dear God, if you make the plane land safely, I promise to stop being a garbage human being. Are you guys done yet? Builders of Rome after the first day? Not even close. True crime documentaries be like, they were best friends. Until they weren't. Sharks are not dangerous. Sharks are animals, not monsters. You beat yourself playing rock paper scissors by the mirror. You beat yourself playing rock paper scissors by the mirror. Americans fighting over TikTok ban. Indians who got it banned in 2020. Why is baked pronounced baked, but isn't pronounced it? Because as someone said, English is not a language, it's 3 languages. Wearing a trench coat pretending to be one. Pretty bold of you to say that, since you got named after the sound a plunger makes. Most men going to therapy, it is what it is. When someone has patriot in their bio, their profile. When someone asks me to write something random on paper, best I can do is my name. I couldn't find this little girl's parents, so I trapped her with dinosaurs, so she wouldn't run off while I find them. When you remember to bring your reusable bag to the grocery store. You're kinda cute, just kinda. Your friend says she likes Blood on the Dance Floor, the Michael Jackson album. The band. That one friend prepared to make the most unhinged noise when I'm on a call with my mom. Me looking at my GF's mustache while she talks about her day. When you're done with the classrooms, hallways and bathrooms, and it's time for the library. Me, 20-year-old hottie who is interested on me. Let's do something today. No, you are too tired. Oh boy, an early night then. Also no. As a German, I just want to get this straight. The entire Western world wants us to build up a huge army, march through Poland and fight the if necessary. Just writing it down so there are no misunderstandings in future. Wedding photographer. Okay, now look serious. That one friend. What I'm going to do tonight. 100% embait, then lay down in bed and think about side. Son, dad who is a man. Dad, a man takes care of his family. Son, one day I'm gonna be a man like mom. Dad, a girl wants to come over to study. She actually wants to study. Are you a morning person or a night person? Me, I'm barely even a person. I offer my kids $500 for every A on their report card. It sends the message that education is a priority in our household, and it costs me absolutely nothing, since my kids aren't that bright. Your GF sends you accidentally leak them, but she can't figure out who leaked them. She can't figure out who leaked them. Update bro. great teacher. In my 15 years of teaching I have never met a bad class like you. The class. Me. Take sushi on a nice toilet. Everyone else at IKEA. Happy birthday. Thank you. I made it at school. I painted it your favorite. Oh no. It must have broken when I dropped the box on the bus. This is perfect. You know how much I love puzzles. When you get to work early, so you just sit in your car and think about driving off a cliff instead. 5 years old me randomly gaining consciousness one afternoon. Me, my She employer, another She employer who pays more. Built different but in the Boeing kind of way. Europeans every time they wake up in the morning. News from the USA. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million." My friend, I'm once again asking you to consider that the key to your mental health is through body, not just mind. Genie rule of not letting me wish for more wishes. My wish to divide my amount of wishes by 0.03. I can fix her. We can be terrible together. Cringe post going to have to hit my son because of this. My umbrella after I have fixed it 3 times and the wind just keeps going. Selling my mom's wedding ring for a diamond fidget spinner. Gonzalo. Preparing for install. Eat off his plate on the first date to establish dominance. Leave her with the bill to establish consequences. Spiraling out of control. This man spends 90 minutes a day online. Everyone reading this. Women. Just what do men like? Men. Me. There's a full moon this Easter, you know what that means. Them. Me. Them. Werewolf Jesus. Me. Mocking shot. Werewolf Jesus. Not exactly sure how to answer this question. Have you ever been in an accident that resulted in your death? I just wanna be a stay-at-home mom to my dogs. Is that too much to ask? Sure, the TikTok era is absurd, but remember that before that we had to mail our videos to Bob Saget. We did it, we time traveled, but to what year? Let me ask that guy over there. What do you think about artificial intelligence? AI is going to save humanity. Is 2016. I bet he's thinking about other women. My BF is hunting on a work call while I'm gathering, saving Instagram reels to show him when it's over. When you didn't eat your food in time and it went moldy, what have I done? French. This is a hottest accent. British. No, this is a hottest accent. Russian. You're both wrong. All people sound weird. Australians have the hottest accent, by the way. Me doing something alone. When someone is watching. When I see someone comment brings me back to my childhood on a video about a game that came out when I was 27. Pre-put insanity, post-put clarity. When your friend behind the wheel starts accelerating and says, "Guys, I really loved her." Boeing safety supervisor, United Airlines maintenance manager. So it seems the source of your anxiety is coming mostly from financial stress. Well, looks like that's all we have time for today. That'll be $200. Oh no, I went to She public schools like the rest of you geniuses. Luckily my parents insisted I supplement my education outside of the classroom. Did they supplement your baby formula with lead paint too? Goddamn. Yesterday I learned there's a phrase in German meaning I'm feeling visited enough that you can say when you want company to go, and this is brilliant. You got a C+, me in high school, me in college. Dad, do you have time to play video games? Yes. Can I pick the game? Yes. Can I pick the stage? Yes. Can you let me win? No. Girls keyboard when they are chatting with a guy they don't like.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.